What is going on, buddy?
Hello.
It is Pixbars here, and welcome back to Kill a Cure. When we left off,
New people.
we've awoken in a fancy little place, an academy of sorts. You all get the usual shtick of what happens in the games. We met a few new friends, 3 of them. It's just the 4 of us right now. We're gonna go find some more friends, and I assume there's gonna be a few more friends behind this door.
The mastermind, who I'm assuming is the mastermind, who's on the recorder, and maybe the same person at the beginning, sounds crazy as hell.
Absolutely. And the only way to meet them is by continuing.
Really fun voice to do, though.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Small.
Oh no.
Are you sure someone will come looking for us?
Without question.
I'm positive. Once my supporters notice my absence, they'll surely spare no expense for a search party.
Hello?
Hero, there really are more people. Hold on. Holy shit, is your skin blue?
Please?
Please don't be scared.
I hope we can get along.
We're not bad guys, I think.
Hang on.
You think?
I'm keeping an eye on you.
You two, please lower your voices. You might frighten someone.
Sorry, big guy.
Are you two also kidnapped ultimates?
That is correct.
Indeed so. The 4 of us are already worried enough, but if there's even more, well,
Is it so?
did you two...
Come from one of those stupid mean escape thingies.
How did you know what I was going to say?
That's my psychic ability. See the flower on my head? It's like an antenna.
What?
Really?
Don't worry about me.
Nope, I don't even know what it is.
Okay.
It just grew out of my skull one day, and I've learned to live with it. It's super cute, isn't it?
Who are you?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Mara leans over to me with a poorly veiled grimace.
Do you think she's like a real-life Frankenstein or something?
rude.
Maru, that's rude. Clearly she's going for more of a zombie look. Anyway, yes, we did come from an escape room. It was horrifying. I assume you two also completed one?
Concerning tale.
Precisely. And it wasn't just us. We had 2 other compatriots as well.
Oh,
But both of them ditched us. They were really, really mean.
fantastique.
One of them called me a smurf, and the other just ignored me.
I may have a solution.
It's alright. I'm sure they were merely affected by the stress of the situation.
Oh,
Let's stitch them too! Big Man and Blue Girl against the
Let us
world!
assemble.
Setting that aside, you both are in the same situation as us, corred?
Big Man and Blue
Given
Girl.
our circumstances, would it be acceptable to share our names?
why are you so obsessed
You
with
know,
me?
normally I'm hesitant about introducing myself to shady types, but considering I'm basically a kidnapped celebrity at this point, who cares?
This is
Shady? What are you insinuating?
I am Maruyuka Kume, the pretty well-known ultimate activist. My buddy over here is Puzzle Dude. I mean,
I give up.
Hiroaki Uzuki, Ultimate Apprentice. It's nice to meet
we
you.
all play a part.
Likewise.
My full name is Yato Stonecrown.
ooh,
Though I am reluctant to flaunt such a grandiose title, I am known as the Ultimate Mayor.
oh.
Big dog over here.
Damn.
Huh?
Mayor?
Yes?
Yes, for 2 glorious, prolific years, I was the mayor of a small resort town in the American state of North Dakota.
I am here
Okay.
to help.
I've put my political career on hold to attend Bitokukawa as an exchange student and plan to learn much in the way of statecraft and leadership before I return.
Damn.
I knew Bitokukawa had a strong foreign presence, but an actual mayor as an exchange student. Guess that explains the age difference, but it's still scary to think there's a genuine politician in our midst.
Those are indeed words.
I see.
Are you certain?
What is that glare for?
Nothing. Just making sure you're not corrupt.
I would never.
I would never dream of such a thing. My office values transparency above all else.
Kidding?
That's what all politicians say.
If it would please
Well,
you.
I would argue that I'm quite different from them. One can't exactly read my mind, but I assure you, I work for the common people, not for self-enrichment.
Okay, short stack.
Okay.
Call him short stack? All right.
You got a list of all the bills you've
I
passed?
cannot assist
Not
you.
on hand.
Rude.
Stop, halt, cease, desist. Can we not fight? Please, I have something better to focus
Hello
on.
again.
I've been planning out my introduction for like 5 minutes now, and I think I'm finally ready for it.
Mood! You've been planning?
Mood. Of course. How else am I supposed to make a memorable first impression?
Your appearance has already made one, that's for sure.
Nice, Fan. Fan Long if we're getting down to business. Though some call me Flower Pot, Fanny Pack, or the Lavender Lab Rat. I've been awarded the super special awesome talent of... Drum roll, please.
Oh.
The ultimate human subject.
Fan, no!
Fan, yes!
The ultimate what? That goes against all of her activists.
Is that why her skin is like that?
Oh, God. What's the matter? Has my dramatic entrance left you speechless?
I think in a way.
You're wrong.
No, that's totally immoral. What kind of scumbag Academy Awards child experimentation? Well, I was already a teenager when I got my first injection, and I'm even older now.
My head hurts.
I knew coming to this place was a bad idea.
Is that bad?
What? But we get free food.
Are you kidding?
That's what you're worried about? Not your skin being a color it most definitely shouldn't be?
Gross.
You look like the aftermath of a Sharpie bath gone wrong.
That's probably bad.
First off, shouldn't be has a lot of uncomfortable implications. Second, what's a Sharpie?
Now.
Let's not get all worked up.
That is all.
Perhaps there's strong reasoning behind Fan's ultimate title. I'm sure he can resolve these qualms you have with the Academy diplomatically.
Here's some slack.
As in the same academy that kidnapped us? Surely, seriously, I'm still not over this student spit roast, and now you want me to excuse this?
I see.
Oh, I should probably explain.
Wouldn't you say?
It all started with the charity I founded called the Foundation for Altruism and Nurturing Project. Doesn't it sound cute?
Sounds like something.
How will this bode?
I'm afraid to say I'm unfamiliar with it.
Makes sense to me.
It's a foreign charity, dummy, that's
I
why.
wonder.
Oh, you must be another exchange student then. I know Peter Kakawa always accepts 4 of them every year.
Wee.
Yep. Though I was born in China, I've actually lived in Laos for most of my life. That's next to Vietnam for all you
We can do
non-geographers. Anyways, my charity helps support sick children by funding research for new treatments.
And you're the punching bag.
Oh.
You can't release drugs without testing them on humans first, and you'd be hard-pressed to find a more passionate lab rat.
Right now, Homegirl's brain is trying to process that information.
Yeah.
A selfless and inspiring story. I could learn quite a lot from you, Fan.
You mean Maru?
Yes.
Thanks. I guess you're not a dummy after all.
It's human exploitation, but you're exploiting yourself for the good of the people.
Well, it does make a bit more sense.
No?
Though there's no way any drug that reaches human trials would permanently dye someone's skin blue.
Blondes do it better.
Are you sure your charity isn't like a scam or something?
Rude.
Gasp! Maru, I'm wounded by your blade of words.
I need to end this before he gets any further. You two mentioned your other teammates, right? Do you have any clue where they are?
Puzzling as ever.
The small one likely concealed himself inside one of the puzzle rooms.
Small one?
Cannot assist here.
As for the other girl, I have no idea, unfortunately. She stormed outside before we could get a word out of her.
Outside? We were just out there a minute ago.
I am here to help.
That presents a problem then.
If it would please
You see, Fan and I were about to depart in search for them, but I wish to ease her doubts about our situation first.
Oh.
If you see that girl, could you beat her up for me? Maybe a punch or two, get a few good hits in, and...
Fan.
Oopsies.
I'm joking, relax, violence is super bad and stuff.
I'm keeping an eye on you.
Yeah, that.
Hey, you're not my doctor. I bet you don't even have a medical license.
Let's just move
Anyways, Maru and I would be happy to help you look.
No?
I would?
on.
Yes, you said one of them was inside a puzzle room. We'll start there then.
You are worthy of the key.
I appreciate it, Hiroaki. Yes, I think it was the room on the far right.
Well, I'm off.
If we find anyone, we'll let you know.
Come on.
Let's search it quickly so we can get out of here.
Let's meet up soon.
Good luck.
A reluctant Maru tails me as I enter the room.
Boy, those are two interesting people.
Yeah, they are. Hello?
Hello?
Okay, they're hiding somewhere.
Got
That's the way of the rabble-rouser.
that blue girl is giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah.
Really? I couldn't tell.
You bitch.
Shout at you! Didn't you see her? She's like a dolled-up troll.
LOL.
Not to mention that drug testing thing is suspicious as hell. Who knows what she's
I
on,
clear?
man?
That's taking it a bit far, Maru. You should be kinder to her. Oh,
Bless
God.
you.
I'm allergic to your bullshit, Maru.
What? What?
We don't know the full details, so we should make assumptions.
You're also allergic to fashion sense. Dear God. Okay, Miss Congeniality, I still ain't trusting it.
Let me see.
Now let's see what's in this room.
Guess I should look around. I'd expect someone to be hiding behind there, but we'll have to check that out last. I'll talk to you later. Shrine.
But
Laura approaches a cabinet at the center of the room and frowns. Is something wrong?
No, I just feel an icky presence flowing from this cupboard. It's also breathing, so there's that.
He reaches to open it, but...
Oh my God.
Yeah, that.
Get away from me! Kidnappers, thieves, murderers, dentists!
Dentist?
He's got his priorities straight.
He
jumps out in front of the startled Maru.
I don't like dentists either, but...
The fuck's wrong with you?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no.
Who sent you? That was that guy from the Uno debate, wasn't it?
Shut
Uno debate?
I knew he had to be a stubborn little fuck nugget to argue with me for over a year, but I never thought he would have me abducted.
bullshit!
You can't play a draw two and another draw two. It's against the rules.
Oh my God. Hero, what in the ever-loving fuck is he talking
Oh
about?
God, we've gone off the deep end. Whoa, calm down. We've been trapped here just like you.
Asshole!
Really? Don't try to pull that shit. You assaulted me in my hiding spot.
Some slack.
You could have left an occupied sign or something.
Did not see that coming.
How did you even fit? That cupboard is way too small for any normal-sized human being.
Fuck!
You've been brought here to insult me, haven't you? I'm onto your tricks, you line-reading ingrates.
Can't be serious.
No. Yeah, Fun asked us to look for you.
Poser.
Them.
Quit dicking around!
Well, I'm fine, thank you very much. I'm going back in the closet now, and I do not wish to be disturbed.
Get me out of here.
It's a cupboard. Wait, what's your name?
Hello?
Yeah, you're an ultimate, right? Oh my God.
I give up.
Why are you laughing?
Fucking finally!
I'm merely envisioning you peons' expressions the moment you learn who I am.
You fucking moron!
The cosmos will speak of your downfall for eons to come.
Bro.
You're making his voice way too deep. Okay. Don't keep us all in suspense.
Behold, worms! Gaze upon the majesty of the ultimate
Oh my
foreign
God.
admin,
Ah.
Shoko Taki!
Oh no.
Oh
And I'll
God.
scour your name from the halls of the World Wide Web!
Oh no.
From the far deep corners of Reddit.
You listening yet?
Well, has my greatness eroded your minds too severely to speak? Or maybe you peasants have started to fathom the god that you're up against? We should go.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Shoko.
LOL.
The same, I guess.
What the?
Impossible! You mean you don't even know who I am?
Kidding?
That's
Yeah?
perfectly reasonable, to be honest.
Eh, for some reason, I thought you wouldn't take that very
By all
well.
means.
Well, I would. You know who I am. I've only been an ultimate for 3 weeks.
What?
I only said what I said to test if you two were like stalkers or something.
If you say so.
And here I was, thinking that you were about to go on a shock tirade about our ignorance.
You
Yeah.
aren't smart!
No, real ultimates would partake in this kind of obscene, narcissistic behavior. So you're not someone with a passion for justice as strong as mine.
Okay, short stack.
Now it fits.
Yeah, that certainly fits.
Justice? That's a lot of hype for a form
Your
admin.
mom!
Please,
Oh,
without people like me.
Did he just your mom?
Yes, he did. There would be chaos, legions of bots, irrelevant posts, and detestable content polluting your online experience.
If only you knew.
Because of my selfless and unpaid sacrifice, the internet is actually usable.
Bro.
Why are you doing
What is
that?
it now?
Doing what?
V.
Why do you keep on enunciating random words in the middle of your sentences?
Asshole!
It's called emphasis.
Oh,
Emphasis.
It's called yelling, actually.
I remain
Maru,
neutral.
stop being cruel, but yeah, I do agree. It does get a little distracting.
Rewrite!
Undo, rewrite, undo.
Oh my God.
What the?
Holy shit!
Wow.
This introduction is bringing to light too many of my flawed personality traits. I implore you to forget this conversation. He scurries back into his cupboard and slams it shut, which is especially impressive because I never saw a handle on the inside.
Come on.
What even?
Excuse me?
I think he got
Catch
embarrassed.
you later.
Well, we did manage to find him in all his fun-sized glory. Guess we should tell Yato and Fan, right?
Let's just move on.
I guess so.
We could tell them, but should we tell them?
I feel like they've already seen too much themselves.
I feel like they've heard it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think they heard that right now.
Again?
Welcome back, guys. Good job on finding one of our missing teammates.
Greetings.
Indeed, I would have never expected that he'd stow away on a wardrobe. In a wardrobe. An exciting development.
Stowing away in a wardrobe?
You must have overheard everything from the other room.
That is correct.
His phone was difficult to miss.
Hang on.
You probably could have, helped instead of standing around. At the very least, a warning about his mannerisms sure would have been nice.
How do you say?
We don't want to trouble you any further, but
Please?
even though I kind of wanted you to beat her up, I'm starting to get worried about our other teammate.
Yes?
Yes, we took a look outside while you were gone, but she truly seems to have disappeared. Could you give us a few details about her appearance?
Puzzling as ever.
Regrettably, I don't recall too much about her. I was a bit preoccupied with the puzzles.
Yuck.
I remember giving her many nicknames, but I don't think Yato would approve of most of them. We should call her a Girl A.
How unexpected.
What does the A stand for? Absent, I presume? AWOL?
Let's not get into that.
Those are indeed
Aristocrats.
Well, I guess that's all we have to work
Let me
with.
see.
Say, why don't you come with us back to the main chamber? We can introduce you to our teammates as well. Bring Napoleon too. I don't want him lurking here by himself.
A loud cry of, I heard that, echoes from one of the inner rooms.
It takes a village.
Right, we'll make sure he accompanies us.
Farewell.
It takes a village.
Until we meet again.
God.
Good luck, you two.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, that. Bye-bye.
Maybe it's time to check up on Busho and Momoe.
Oh boy.
What a fucking squad.
Uh-huh.
How's it going over here? Oh, there you
How's
are.
it going, dude?
How's it going, dude? Momo and I have finished exploring the leftward passage.
Hi there.
Turns out we're not
You
alone.
needed me?
Would you like to meet them while Momo and I explore the remaining hallway?
Totes excited.
Sure, we also met some new people, but I think it would be best if you didn't bother them too much.
That's rude.
Maru!
It's acceptable.
I see. I trust your judgment. Momo and I will be off then.
Bye.
Right, be sure to let us know if you find anyone else.
I'm off.
Have fun, you two. I think you'll get along with them swimmingly.
Bro.
I sure hope so.
Well, let's go meet them.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. Now that we're seeing one for the third time, it's safe to assume these escape rooms are all the same, right down to the number of
I was gonna
participants.
say, yeah, they all look identical.
All right. Neato. There's only 3 here, though.
Yeah.
Hello.
Boom, star you.
Check out the room for a second. It's the wrong button. It has
Never
to be B
mind.
button over here.
Please
Boom.
hold.
There we go.
There we go.
Ta-da!
Oh, that's for you.
Top of the morning to you. Oh, what? Where the hell did you come from?
Apologies, y'all.
I'm trying to. Was that a southern accent?
I was gonna say, it went southern all of a sudden.
Was it?
From the little soundbite I heard, we'll have to hear more as it goes on.
Startled you? My bad, my
I
bad.
tip my hat to that.
Yep,
Yep.
there you go.
Pretty sure Momo told me you two might be heading on over to greet us. It was Hiro and Maru, right?
That's right. And you?
Toya Imamura, the ultimate Broadway dancer.
Woo!
Hello, bonjour, Gru Scott, and my Govanen. Pleasure making an acquaintanceship with y'all.
All right.
Neato.
Some of that was German, right?
Yeah.
What'd she
It-
say?
It was like a greeting. It was very weird to hear it in a country accent.
I'm sure.
But,
Hiro, we got another shouter on our hands. Seriously, was the rent not enough? Oh. Yeah, whisper.
I'm not sure.
What did you say?
You'll wanna repeat that?
I said, what'd you say? Can you repeat that?
She takes out a convoluted shaped instrument and puts it to her ear.
I'm all ears.
Only repeat it once, even though I said it twice. It's less confusing that way.
What?
That's even more confusing.
I wonder if Maru noticed that she picked up a few of Shoko's speech patterns.
Kidding?
Seriously, why is every... Wait, are you hard of hearing? Oh shoot, disregard everything I said. I'm definitely getting in trouble with the posse for
I
this.
get ya.
I get you. It's hard for me to know if I'm speaking too loud, too soft, or speaking at all, really. Don't be afraid to tell me if I can't read the room. And forgive me if I don't catch your words on the first try. I can usually make out what people are saying by focusing, but I ain't perfect.
I understand.
I don't mind if that happens. I wouldn't want to be too demanding or anything.
So tell you what.
Believe me, honey, it can get real awkward sometimes.
Oops.
Once I gave a full emotional speech to my sister, really poured my heart and soul into it, didn't cheer up at all.
You gotta be joking.
Thought I gave a lousy speech, I did. Turns out she couldn't hear a darn thing I said. Talk about a waste of breath. Oof, I feel that. That's why I always carry a megaphone with me. No, two rallies. That's why I wanted to go to school here, as a matter of fact.
Not listening.
Before I lost most of my hearing in that accident, I realized my tragic backstory. I realized on music during my performances to keep in step. Suffice it to say, I can't exactly do that anymore.
Break a leg.
The guys from this here school said that I wasn't out of luck just yet, though. They told me I could learn to feel musical vibrations. Like Toph from Avatar The Last Airbender. To tell you the truth, it was mostly a bunch of fancy words I couldn't quite wrap my head around, but I figured it was worth a shot.
I'm grateful.
That's interesting. So you'd be using your sense of touch to stay on the beat rather than your sense of hearing.
Let's dazzle the crowd.
Once I learn everything I need, I'll be back in the spotlight, dazzling audiences the world over with my stage performance of Waltzing in the Sunshine.
Totes excited.
Ooh, that's awesome. I think I watched a translated version of that musical when I was a kid.
I wonder.
Do you happen to be an exchange student from America?
Pretty sharp.
Sure am, Pumpkin. My sister and I have been performing in the States our whole
Been
lives.
hearing this noise.
We lived in a teeny tiny trailer doing stage practice round the clock. But I'll tell you now, after going through all that, nothing's gonna stop us from reaching our goals, not even getting kidnapped.
Careful with your words.
I'm gonna be one of the greats, like Bach Tuvin, Ben Franklin, and Louise Braille.
Hang on.
Actually, I think that last guy's blind.
Tisk.
Cause he died like 170 years ago.
Oh my God.
Can't see nothing but dirt, wood, and worms. Plus, he probably don't got eyeballs no more.
That got very macabre. I'm curious, how do you view this whole situation? Getting kidnapped and forced to life-threatening escape rooms?
I'm too cheap to pay attention.
I figured that I was having some kind of crazy dream, so I didn't pay much attention to anything until I realized it wasn't one. Gave my teammates a hell of a headache during those puzzles, I tell you. Especially because my tablet thingy didn't even work.
LOL.
Jeez, talk about bad luck.
Can we talk about your teammates? Maybe they have some more information.
Go right ahead.
Y'all don't need to ask my permission. Go right ahead.
After prompting, we approached the other pair of students in the room. And lo, it was at that
Be
moment
impressed.
I witnessed before my very own eyes a legendary 8-headed snake demon, Yamada no Orochi.
Yamata no Orochi. Oh. You mean like the persona? No.
No way, that's crazy. Ooh, what happened
As
next?
expected.
Upon the sight of such a magnificent creature,
Hey.
Hey, you two!
Huh?
Wait, are you missing an arm or am I seeing
That's
things?
rude.
Mom, you can't
Is
just...
this a joke?
Since you insist on hearing the outcome of our great conflict, I'll skip to that part.
Ignorant and foe.
My arm was lost in combatants with a great serpent. 'Twas a Pyrrhic victory that day, for I severed 2 of its titanic heads at the cost of my beloved limb.
Thanks for nothing.
Bro, what? Way to spoil the ending! I was so engaged.
I'm not talking to you.
Don't ask stupid questions, that'll be answered by the end. That always ruins the story.
Kidding?
Sorry?
What a shame.
No worries. I have more tales to tell, many of which outshine my climactic duel with the 8-forked serpent.
Do you know who you're talking to?
'Tis the nature of being the ultimate angler, you see.
Oh.
I seem to be drawn to the monsters that dwell in the depths.
No.
Mimio! Angler? Like catching fish?
Yes, and the name forever attached to its history. The person you see before you. Iki Namiki.
Iki
You may also call me Namiki, conqueror of the stars and the abyss.
That's,
Neato!
expressive.
For real. For real? Okay. Conqueror the stars and the abyss? That's so fucking sick, dude!
I wonder.
If you don't mind me asking, how do you fish with only one hand?
Think before
True.
you speak.
I doubt you'd be able to understand. The art of one-armed fishing is too arcane for mortals to
It
realize.
sounds
Not that
difficult.
Actually, I do have some fishing experience. I wasn't amazing at it, but I was apprenticed to a famous sailor during summer break.
Instant regret.
You guys are all cool and interesting. I barely have any epic stories to my
Let
name.
me see.
Are you like not an ultimate or something?
Not this again.
Damn, I don't even look the part. I mean, I guess I'm pretty basic, but...
My name's Monzo Shibue, ultimate stuntman. And you?
Oh, God.
No.
I've broken 17 bones in my body this past
God,
week.
no. Maru Yukakume, activist, and he's here. Hiroaki Uzbekistan. Ultimate.
I don't think that's right anymore. That's not even close. Bro, these talented names are getting crazier and crazier. How am I supposed to keep up with this level of power creep?
I don't get it.
At this point, I should forfeit my talent to Namiki the Conqueror. He does way more dangerous shit than me. I ought to help out modern movie studio.
Useless.
Conqueror of the stars and the abyss. That last part is the most important. I'm a legendary hero, not some bloodthirsty warlord.
That's the way of the rabble-rouser.
Oh, you do stunt work for your mother's studio? That's cool.
You don't say.
My stepmother's studio, thank you very much. An ultimate shouldn't judge things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, you know.
I remain neutral.
You know, I'm pretty sure it's possible to lose your talent. If someone beats you during an annual challenge, that is. It's rare to underperform, but...
Back off.
Are you trying to boost my confidence? I genuinely can't
I
tell.
can handle anything.
Those tests are useless. No one could ever replace me.
Hello?
And how do you know?
You stand in the presence of greatness.
Well, no other angler in the past century has laid their eyes on the legendary 17-spotted golden koi. Am I wrong? Golden koi?
Shush.
Shh, don't scare it off now.
What?
It's an elusive creature that flees at the slightest noise.
It's not
certain
here.
of it.
Many liken it to a fable, but I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. It's truly a sight to behold, and it's said to grant years of endless luck to those who glimpse it. Also, it's often confused with the 16-spotted golden koi, a fish marred by its abundance, insignificance, and mediocrity. Oh, I definitely want to see the 17-spotted one. If the only difference is a single black blotch.
Your praise is appreciated.
Well, it's not a simple feat. After all, the koi is what took my feeble arm.
What?
Incorrect.
Hold on, didn't you say you lost your arm to a snake demon? This just became even more bogus than it already was.
Oh.
You'll see.
You see, I lost half of it to the 8-forked serpent, and the other half to the koi of
The
legend.
world fades.
2 and 2, yin and yang, each part of a greater whole. Now neither half remains. Bro, that's tragic!
You're wrong.
And utter horse shit.
Off.
Hey, don't be rude. This is probably a tough subject for the Conqueror of the Stars and the Abyss. Imagine all the suffering he went through.
Oh my god.
It can't be.
God, you're more gullible than an 8-year-old who forwards chainmail. Come on, hero, let's get out of here.
Oh, bye, Monzo and Namiki the Conqueror.
Not sorry.
Stars and the Abyss. Huh. Shaking her head exhaustedly, Mara leads me over to the remaining person in the room.
Hey. Hi.
Hi.
I don't know what to go off of this.
It had a deeper tone
Hey
to
there,
it.
sorry about my teammates. They were unreliable during the escape room.
Let's get along.
Busho told us you were from the summer team. The 4 of us are the autumn team, by the way.
Hi.
I see. Some of these escape rooms have a season motif, just like Pitokukawa does.
What?
What do you mean?
You
What can
didn't
I
know?
say?
The entire school campus is designed around the 4 seasons. Each area has its own plants, buildings, color scheme, everything.
I'll be honest.
To tell you the truth, I'm pretty new to this whole Bitokukawa business.
I'm Naomi Danjuma, ultimate architect and exchange student from Nigeria.
Ooh,
I hope we can get along.
Hello!
she's pretty.
Yeah. Wonderful to meet you. I give a thumbs up in return. She must be the last exchange student then. That must be why she's not familiar with the school. What made you come all the way to Japan?
One of my family friends is a devoted collector of traditional Japanese art, and I've been asked to design a new public gallery for him.
That's the plan.
Graduating from Bitokukawa was an ultimate title would really help this gallery's prestige.
I've worked hard.
I see. Oh, I'm Hiroaki Uzuki, the ultimate apprentice. Sorry you ended up in this situation.
Oh, you.
And I'm Maru Yokokume, ultimate activist. Hold your applause.
No one's applauding you.
You did good.
I'm impressed. It probably wasn't easy to get those titles.
Trust one another.
Architecture seems pretty tough as well. I met a few architects when I worked for a carpenter a few years ago. They're very hardworking people.
Yeah, it's like an art thing and a math thing at the same time. Isn't it hard to use both sides of your brain?
Is it hard for you to use your brain at all?
Shut up! Oh, you must have misunderstood.
Let's try again.
I meant that it probably required strong connections to get the administration to agree to those talents.
Oh, she's getting spicy. Ooh.
Connections? I mean, I know some of the staff, but I wouldn't say...
Panic wells up in my chest, but I managed to quash it.
Right away.
Well, everyone who gets into this school uses them, right?
Now that's a problem.
I thought about going for a more extravagant title, but my art collector friend pointed out that we didn't have anyone on the inside who knew us.
The devil is in the details.
He proposed that a simple and straightforward talent, along with a sizable donation, would maximize our chances.
Props to you for being able to pull off Ultimate Apprentice, though. Could you introduce me to some of the administrators?
God damn.
Excuse me?
Yeah, that. Takes me a second to realize I'm shouting.
That's just a rumor.
Hey, Hiro said he got admitted because of all the different jobs he had, and he means
You're
it.
wrong.
He didn't ask any bigwigs to help him out. He certainly didn't have some fancy pants art collector make a sizable donation on his behalf.
Yeah.
Am I clear?
With enough effort, I can excel at any task I commit myself to. I've been able to adapt to every job I've taken on so far.
You can't be serious.
That's why I'm the ultimate apprentice. I can't speak for you, but I would never try to game the admissions process.
Fair.
Is that so?
Exactly.
Yeah, this guy knows how to do all sorts of stuff. I think Superman even called him the ultimate.
Not a chance.
I mentioned carpentry, but there's also plumbing, masonry, sailing. If I listed them all, we'd be here a while.
Fine.
Don't get me wrong, it's impressive that you can do all that, but
Some
I
criticism.
just find it hard to believe that something as vague as putting effort into things and being kind of good at them could be seriously considered.
Hang on.
Oh, and he was super helpful during the escape room.
Avi.
He knows a lot of random trivia, which totally makes sense because, well, that's his talent.
Way to back up.
Listen, I'm trying.
An oversight.
Well then, that's how it really is, and I apologize for making assumptions. I thought everyone here was in the same boat I was.
Screw off.
Well, we aren't. We're nothing like you, actually.
Okay, it's bad.
Sorry for hitting a nerve.
Let me rethink
How about we just forget about this conversation then? I assume there's more people out there you need to meet.
Okay.
That alright with you? Let's go, Hero.
Just daydreaming.
Guess it'll take you a bit longer to cool off. That's fine by me. See you around. I expect we'll be stuck with each other for some time.
Can you go first? Like, damn, that was a spicy intro. Like, oh, you're useless. How'd you get those ones, huh? Like, ow.
No sign of girl A in that area.
I got nothing.
Only a bunch of very weird and rude people. Though the Broadway lady was fun.
Hello?
Are you still bummed out by what Miss High Society over there said about your talent?
Incorrect.
Don't let it get to you. I mean, she's probably the only one who thinks like that. Or at least the only one rude enough to say it out loud. For now, let's just focus on finding everyone and getting out of here. If it comes up again, talk to me and I'll help you out, okay?
Thanks, Maru. That means a lot.
Hey.
Look, Momoe and Busho are back. Let's go talk to them and see if they found anyone else.
Maru dashes over to greet them by the remaining unexplored passage. Momoe turns around and motions for her to be quiet.
Wait.
Shh, Busho's almost got them out of there.
Muffled voices come from the other side of the door. Somewhat unexpectedly, Busho responds rather loudly. No, soy sauce is not an instrument!
Bear with me.
Wasabi is not an instrument either! I'm ready for whatever's coming out of this door now. I hear a chorus of rustling creaks cascade from the other side of the door, along with a loud, startled yelp. As the clearing begins to subside, the door opens and...
Mayonnaise is not an instrument.
No. For a moment, I feel a familiar flood of sensation. The same sensation that had threatened to swallow me whole when I first activated my cocoa pad. Only this time it fades in an instant. Well, I don't like that one bit. I blinked a few times, shake my head, and refocus on the ultimates that had exited the escape room.
Boo!
We nearly froze to death in there.
Exploitation!
Whoever made this escape room is a psychopath. What kind of lunatic wastes that much air conditioning used to torture four helpless innocents?
You're mocking me.
Well, if everyone had pitched in like they were supposed to, we would have gotten out much sooner.
Let me finish.
I told you the correct answers several times, as a matter of fact. It was your own stubbornness that led you astray.
My advice to you.
To be fair, you were pretty obtuse with your hints. I could barely even understand you.
Troubling.
This appears to be the last group of ultimates that have been trapped here. Apart from the locked circular room, we have explored every entrance leading out of this central area.
I am deeply disappointed.
Unfortunately, there's no exit to be found just yet.
Who would what?
We're in last place? What the hell? You've made us into witless laughingstocks, Annie Apostle.
I will pray for you.
Yeah, that.
If you say so.
Should we break this up?
My head hurts.
Let them have their fun. I'm worn out.
We've had a day so far. Takes a while, but the heated arguments of the winner team slowly begin to peter out. I should go talk to all of them, though I worry I might become the next target of their verbal abuse.
Like Naomi.
Tragic. Simply tragic.
What's up?
What's up?
There's nothing wrong.
All my valuables have been stolen. That's what's up. My 3 gold watches, my 2 silver blades, that's my 5 diamond rings.
Damn.
All in the hands
What
of
about a
some
partridge in the
nameless,
pear tree?
puzzle-obsessed vagabond. You shut the fuck up.
Not in my lane.
That's rough, man. Hope they didn't get their hands on the key to the pawn shop.
I am simply flabbergasted.
Even then, it seems I should be counting my blessings. And the people here had their clothes stolen right off their backs.
Scene.
I'll never forgive our kidnappers for forcing these poor souls into such ragged garments.
Really? That's terrible.
I'm talking about you, Queen. It truly is. My buzz cut friend here is one of this heinous criminal's unfortunate victims.
Actually,
I've had these clothes on since before I was kidnapped. Oh,
What's that supposed to mean?
so you're saying you wear this stuff normally? Yeah.
The shades.
Oh.
Oh, what about you, blonde man with silly hair?
That's you still.
But it has the question. Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
But my fashion instinct says the outfit is made from repurposed 50-year-old thrift shop
I
donations.
didn't misunderstand.
Clearly, our kidnappers held you at gunpoint and forced you to debase yourself with this stylistic
not a
debauchery.
chance.
No, this uniform is brand new, actually.
Jesus Christ!
Oh dear God! He melodramatically clutched at his chest, gasping for air. Call an ambulance. I'm going into couturier arrest.
Cut me some slack.
Hey, so we only came over here to introduce ourselves. I didn't expect to get caught up in a medical drama.
Come on.
The people really are a rowdy bunch, huh? Not so different from my clients now that I think about it.
I'm Kunitaro Higa, the ultimate pawnbroker. If you ever need a trustworthy person to take all your most prized possessions, I'm your man.
Neato!
Okay. Nice.
You can scam the shirt off my
KT
back.
got you
Let's go.
covered.
You can call me Tara if you'd like. I don't mind.
Oh, you.
Well, that's unexpected. Always imagined pawnbrokers to be like old fat dudes with spectacles.
That's in the past now.
That was my grandfather. He passed the pawn shop down to me when I was 17.
Good old days.
I've been running it ever since. Apparently I did well enough to be recognized as an ultimate. Aside from bookkeeping and chatting it up with my clients every once in a while, it's not that hard of a job. That's a pretty cool trinket you have around your neck. Did it belong to one of your clients?
Pure gold.
Oh, you mean the jewel of Father Time?
What?
My family's been holding on to it for over 50 years. It's the most expensive item in our collection.
It's the real deal.
$500 million.
Before he gave me the keys to the shop, my grandpops told me to protect this stopwatch with my life until its owner finally returns. I carried around with me 24/7. I'm sure that's not going to complain or trial at any point in the future at any time. Wow!
Oh, check this out.
Why? Do you want to buy it? Huh? Well, I don't think I could afford something with that price tag. Even if it helped calm the nerves of Mr. Fashion Police over there. It wouldn't. It really wouldn't.
It's for real, my guy.
I do give discounts. I mean, it clearly can't be worth much if no one's wanted it for half a century.
Damn.
That was a joke.
Oh. Isn't it a little much to devote all that energy into a single client from all that time ago?
I expected this
I
from
imagine it's
you.
because he barely has any clients. What kind of person would ever use a pawn shop?
Some self-awareness.
The mere thought of selling anything to some disreputable hoarder disreputable hoarder is bad enough.
Extortion.
And yet I have to pay them interest when I want my items back? Extortion! Extortion, I say!
It's not that deep.
I think it's a fair enough deal. It works sort of like a bank, right?
Classic.
The atmosphere in my pawn shop is certainly better than a bank's. There's fewer security guards and far less needless paperwork.
Not on my watch.
Not to mention the modern bank's reliance on digital currency. I don't know why people would ever entrust their money to such Horrible tech.
It's all garbage.
Natural disaster, data breach. Hell, disgruntled employee unplugs the server. Boom, life savings gone.
I'm not sure.
Is that really how it works? There have to be safeguards against that kind of thing.
No!
Of course there are. This Luddite doesn't have any idea what he's talking about.
Envy
It's
is
a
quite
Luddite.
Lacking
unbecoming
both
of you.
fiscal and fashion sense. My, what a combination.
You've ruined everything, Prol.
Be grateful that I'm one of the more charitable members of my family for even agreeing to speak to you.
Your family? Who are you
An
exactly?
esteemed individual.
You've probably never heard of us. We're far too classy to flaunt our prestige like this so-called elite often do.
You stand in the presence of Oniji Itagaki, ultimate tailor and heir to the Itagaki fashion empire.
Oh boy.
Interesting. I had a feeling I had to do something with fashion,
Ultimate fashionista.
but Taylor.
Can't be.
Wait, your store's the ones that keep on playing Christmas music in September, aren't they?
Kiss my grits.
Despicable. You're not only torturing your retail workers with long hours and low pay, but ear-splitting vocals as
I
well.
look fine.
Look, I'm not responsible for what my family does, okay? I barely even talk to them.
They're tired of hearing all I want for Christmas is you.
You're the one who brought them up.
I never asked for this.
That's only because I was trained to do so. Itagaki greetings has been standardized for decades. In casual conversation, I focus less on them and more on my individual achievements.
Leave it to me.
Case in point, this 100 million yen suit that I
Oh,
tailored
God.
myself. Stylish, isn't it? It was valued by the ultimate appraiser herself. Wow, I didn't even know clothing could cost that much.
Only 1,000 yen.
I'll give you 1,000 for it. No.
I refuse to believe it.
That suit is probably inflated anyways.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's much easier to bribe an appraiser than it is to make a suit that costs that much. Especially when said suit looks like something out of a rejected card game anime.
Why you
You're mocking me.
exposing me to your horrid fashion sense, forcing me into a medical emergency, falsely claiming that my family tortures workers with time and appropriate holiday spirit?
I expected this from you.
You've insulted me long enough. I will no longer tolerate you or this conversation.
Leave it once.
And don't return until you recognize the privilege of my company.
Not a chance.
We can't leave. We're literally trapped here.
How insensitive.
I'm done talking to you.
It's time.
Okay,
to
bye.
Don't worry about him. He'll calm down eventually. He's like this with the others as well. Mara and I look at each other and shrug before turning away from an increasingly incensed Oniji.
God.
We direct our sights to another among the Winter Team Ultimates, who is furiously thumbing away at a large and intricate book.
Hello.
Best girl?
Oh,
Does
man.
do all of her clothes have tags on them? 50% off, and that one is like, she's like the, what?
That's like a tag on. That's
she's
just
like
straight up a
the-
tag
she's
on
like
that
the
bib.
ultimate thrifter or something.
Let's find out.
Say, you guys haven't seen an espresso machine around here, have you?
Did not see that coming.
No. Where did you find that mug anyway?
That was a laugh.
Uh-huh.
Seems like someone knows a hell of a lot about me, because it was with me when I woke up.
Why are you so obsessed with
Best
me?
girl? Aw, thanks.
What?
The cup refers to me, Pinky. Says the girl wearing more pink than me. Plus, I'm the only one that can actually read it from this angle.
Touché.
But you're still mistaken.
Yeah, baby.
Best girl has been with me through thick and thin. She's like a sister to me. She's provided me with hundreds, nay, thousands of bountiful bittersweet brews. A true source of unlimited power.
Wow.
Whatever
Major
te-
mommy.
Okay. Whatever temporary affinity you believe you have with this cup, it is meaningless. Only I am the best girl, comprende?
Bro.
Fine, I get it. Can't get between a woman and her daily dose of socially acceptable drugs.
I'm still confused why you have that thing.
Here's a good one.
Obviously, it's because my talent requires me to work my butt off from dusk till dawn.
Let me see.
That's so. What's your name and title?
Konishi. Chikamakonishi. I'm the
Oh.
ultimate extreme couponer.
You're my worst nightmare.
Oh,
For context,
man.
I'm a cashier.
Oh, man.
What a wonderful title! I sometimes wish I was called the ultimate extreme activist.
What do you mean?
If you were extreme activist, you'd probably be in prison or dead.
I understand.
So you're good at saving money then?
Money.
Only the greatest in Japan. Stores downright hate me. I think some of them actually owe me money. God, you're one of those!
As
they should. It's only fair to punish them for their relentless price gouging.
Here's a tip.
There's even been times where I've cleaned their shelves bare with my trusty grimoire.
Yeah.
Is that what you call your
grimoire?
coupon book? You're gonna love I'm a master in the art of coupon collecting. The grimoire is my 70-pound coupon binder.
Jesus
Dear
Christ!
God. The spells of the grimoire have dark functions indeed, able to sway any retail worker into parting with the stock of their corporate overlords.
One.
I gathered these powerful hexes from tattered magazines, discarded cereal boxes, and my neighbors' trash bins.
It can't be.
Stealing from your neighbors? It's almost as bad as straight-up shoplifting.
Don't get it.
Shops are way too heavy to be lifted. They're like 50 tons of concrete.
1v1, scrub.
Plus, you gotta do what you gotta do to
I
survive.
refuse to believe
Survive? Surely that's an exaggeration.
Rich people.
Nope, I was super poor when I first started building my coupon collection. Like, super poor with 10 U's.
Negative Nancy.
I dined with rats and ate microwave dirt. I lived in a mud shack next to a radioactive coal factory. Wow, that must have been so hard for you.
Making it rain.
But after a few years of being thrifty, I'm finally living my best life. At this point, I've accumulated enough coupons to last me and the fam 3 lifetimes.
I'm grateful.
Wow, really? Say, you don't have any coupons you can share, do you? I've asked the wrong question.
Yeah. Are you okay?
Yes.
Yeah, that.
Whoa!
We Wells curses you.
They wants it. They wants it, but they can't have it.
Save me, Grimoire.
It's okay, precious Grimoire. Mommy won't let him get his filthy hands on you.
Chikuma continues muttering to the book, occasionally stopping to shoot a dirty look in our direction.
Come on.
Well then, we'd best get going.
We're gonna cautiously back away from her, holding our hands in the air like a pair of wanted criminals. Can I hit the menu right now? I can hit the menu!
Oh!
Because, since we're running out of time here, we'll go ahead and see who our last couple contenders in this killing game are next time.
My throat is done.
Well, thanks for getting a break from all that for a little bit.
To break the fourth wall, we recorded the first part 47 minutes ago.
Yep, that is very true indeed. Yep.
I'm having a time.